Take what you need and then, leave what you don't. Everyone doesn't have to be your best friend. I think there's season and places for everyone. Hey, what's up? It's Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video here on Chats with Michelle. What's up? How's it going? So in today's video, as you can see by the title, we are going to be talking about cutting people off. So I guess you can call me Michelle Scissorhands. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and talk about that today. So if you are new to my channel or maybe true to my channel, you're used to being here, you would know that I focus on navigating adulthood and pretty much pursuing purpose, at least my journey anyways. And this video is very much on navigating adulthood. And I want to talk a little bit about cutting people off or, ending friendships, different things like that. So if you're interested in anything that I have to say or my opinion about the whole thing, then just keep on watching. As you know, here on this channel, I always talk about the things that I am personally dealing with, going through, what's been on my mind, etc. So this is no different than any other video that I've done here on this channel before. Now, this whole topic honestly has just been on my mind lately, and I wanted to kind of honestly just speak to you about it and kind of get your opinion and also get your wheels turning in your head, etc. So we know, or as we know, having friends as an adult can sometimes be hard. I feel like it shouldn't be hard, but it can be hard at times. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of background about me really quickly. In the last couple of years, I've been a very, I think maybe no nonsense kind of person. And I don't know if that's a really good or a bad thing, if I'm being completely honest. Now, when I think about it, I mean, before, yes, I definitely thought, well, this is great, Michelle, you're doing the right thing. But now, I don't know. I kind of feel a little bit differently about it. And I'll tell you why I feel this way. So basically, over the last few years or so, I went through like a friendship breakup. It was like really bad. And honestly, I kind of feel like when you break up with a friend, it's almost harder than breaking up in a relationship in a sense. Or I don't want to say harder, but maybe just as equal, because it really hurts, especially if you really consider this person a friend. And after I went through that whole friendship breakup, I was like, that's it. I am not allowing people to just take, and I'm not going to be super giving of myself. Now, that made me be a very cut dry kind of a person, and it kind of also made me go and analyze the friendships that I had in my life. And if I felt like I was giving more in the friendship than they were, then I went ahead and I just cut them off completely, and I didn't want to talk to them, and I just like literally would just begin to, I guess, ghost the person, just remove myself from them, like not being rude or mean or messy, but just honestly just slowly removing myself out of this person's life, because I just felt like, you know what, you don't deserve my company because clearly it's not being reciprocated. Now, never would I tell you that you should allow someone to come into your life and abuse you and use you, etc., because I don't think that's the right thing to do. However, I have been thinking recently, or it's been on my heart recently, which kind of annoys me that it's been on my mind, to be completely honest. But I kind of been thinking like, did I give everyone the benefit of the doubt? And here's what I mean by that. In no way, shape, or form am I saying I am the absolute most amazing, bestest friend ever, because we all have our flaws, including myself. However, I do think that a lot of us come with traumas and different things that happen in our life. So hence, or, just kind of referring back to the friendship breakup that I talked about that happened a few years ago. When that happened, I was really hurt. And like I said, I just became very guarded, very closed off. So I had been thinking recently about different people in my life who I was no longer speaking to, and I wondered, did I allow them or give them the opportunity to be the best friend? And not saying best friend or my best friend, because everyone doesn't have to be your best friend. I think there's season and places for everyone. But when I say best friend, I mean like, as far as potential, give them their best potential to be the best kind of friend that they possibly could be. And what do I mean by that? Well, this all goes into the whole adulting thing. I think sometimes, and this is a thought that I've been having, take what you need, take what you need, and then, leave what you don't. But as an adult, I think sometimes conversation needs to happen. So I think that me just cutting people off without giving them the opportunity to become a better friend. So what do I mean by that? I feel like instead of just cutting some of these people off or person off, etc., I feel like I should have at least went and talked to them and said, hey, I feel like I'm putting a lot of myself into this friendship. Like, you're always there, I'll give you a metaphor. Friendship is like an ATM, and you've probably heard this before. But basically, in an ATM, you make deposits and you make withdrawals. But the thing is, in order for a friendship to work, you guys both have to deposit and withdraw. Because there are going to be time and season in people's life where they're going to just need you to sit and listen, and that's okay. And they're going to need you, and that's okay, because that's what friends are for. However, I think true friendship is them also depositing back into you, and vice versa. and if you feel like a person is constantly withdrawing out of you, I think now when I look back at it, the more mature thing to have done would have been to at least have a conversation with this person if I felt like the person was worth it, right? And talk to them and say, hey, you know, this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I'm putting a lot more into this friendship than you are, and here's what I would like to see moving forward. And do with that what you will, right? I mean, it can be moving forward, I don't know, like I just want you to kind of reciprocate, or like, let's, you know, how I don't only have to text you, can text me too, or we can, like, you know, both do things together. Or maybe, you know, don't only call me when you need me, and then when you don't need me, I don't hear from you. Or, you know, just expressing your feelings, etc. And I feel like that's possibly the more mature way to deal with things, right? Or also maybe even having that conversation will help you to understand what order of importance you are in their lives, or they need to be in your life, and you move forward according to that. But yeah, I just want to say that, I don't know, there's really no like remedy or recipe or resolution or anything like that for this. This is just a thought that's been on my mind for honestly the last couple of weeks. And I feel like moving forward in friendship, I think that I want to be able to give people that opportunity rather than just like cutting them off completely. Because I don't think that everyone needs to be cut off, you know? And then another thing, after like kind of like watching videos and kind of, I guess, doing research on this topic, a lot of people talked about setting expectations for friendships. So I think, like, you know, I don't know, this thing, that might seem a lot much, but just kind of setting expectations of like, you know, what you are expecting out of this friendship. Now, and like I said, that depends to you, and even how, because I'm not gonna lie, even I thought, well, how do you not make that sound weird? You know what I mean? But I guess just setting up expectations like, oh, maybe we should, you know, we should hang out once a week, or etc. Like, I don't know. I don't have the answers to this. I don't really know how it would work. But like I said, I was thinking about this for the last couple weeks, and I was just like, how could I be more effective in my friendships moving forward? Because as much as I would prefer to deny this, community is very important. It's crazy because I made a video about this so many years ago here on this channel, speaking about community, and I'm realizing that I do need community, and I really value good, great, beautiful community, right? But in order for me to have that, I'm gonna have to kind of open up a little bit more and kind of put down those walls, but also giving people the benefit of the doubt. And it's not to say that I won't get hurt in the process, because I probably will, but within the process, I'm assuming, I'm hoping, I'm guessing that I would meet genuine people, and that way it can just be a reciprocated type of friendship. So I don't know, tell me what you think, but that's been a thought that's been on my mind. I hope that this maybe gave you some insight on some friendships that you may have or don't have, or need to let go of, or need to maybe bring back into your life, whatever it is. I just hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, you can like, comment, share this video if you would like to. You can also follow me on Instagram. And I will see you in my next video here on Chats with Michelle. Bye. Peace out.